Hey everyone, it's Dr. Angela. So good to see you here today. I have a question for you. Is it possible that you're a pawn of the food industry? So think about that for a minute. Could you be a pawn of the food industry? Did you know that the food industry has lots of little tricks up their sleeve to make sure that they get you to eat? That's what I want to talk about today, is about what exactly the food industry does to make sure that you are buying their products and getting addicted to their products. The secrets that they have, there are three different broad categories of what the food industry does. They create craving, they create convenience, and they start marketing to children and get them addicted early. So I'm going to talk about all three of those. I'll talk about cravings today, and then I'll talk about the other two categories in different videos next week and the week after that. Okay? So let's talk about how they get you to crave. What brought this up? Well, my medical assistant, Marshall, has been working at getting off sugar, and she has been posting in Sugar and Flour Buster Society. If you're not in Sugar and Flour Buster Society, just go to Facebook and get in the Sugar and Flour Buster Society, and you can watch her videos, some of the videos that she's done. What she discovered when she first started working for me a couple of years ago, and she lost a lot of weight, but she had plateaued. And she recently got some blood work back that indicated that she was pre-diabetic. And that really started to worry her. And she's around me all the time. And she said, you know what, Angela, I need to get off sugar. And you know what? My biggest problem is coffee creamer. She was drinking this stuff. Okay. This is Nestle's French Vanilla coffee creamer. And she said she was drinking, like this much coffee creamer and this much coffee. She would drink that all morning long. She would skip breakfast, skip lunch, and then she'd start snacking in the afternoon after work. And she said, I've got to stop this coffee habit. I've got to stop the creamer habit. She realized she was going to have to stop coffee too, because she couldn't imagine coffee without creamer. So she went through both sugar and caffeine withdrawal at the same time. Kudos to you, Marshall, right? Well, she noticed that she really seriously was addicted to it. When COVID first struck and everybody was out getting toilet paper, she actually told her husband, buy a bunch of this stuff because I can't be running out of this stuff. And that's when she realized she was seriously addicted to it. So how did the food industry do that to Marshall? That's the question, okay? And I'm going to give you the answer. It's in a book, and the book is called Salt, Sugar, Fat by Michael Moss. And Michael Moss in this book has interviewed food industry scientists, the scientists who develop these kinds of products, who actually engineer these kinds of products. And so here's how they do it. He interviewed a guy specifically named Howard Moskowitz. And Howard Moskowitz, I'm just going to read you directly from the book what Howard Moskowitz, in the lingo, this is from Michael Moss's book, Salt, Sugar, Fat. In the lingo of product developers, Moskowitz's stock in trade is known as optimization. And he is not bashful in chronicling his deeds. I've optimized soups, I've optimized pizzas, I've optimized salad dressings and pickles. In this field, I'm a game changer. So how does he do it? How does he optimize this stuff? Well, what he does is he experiments with different types of flavorings, different ingredients, and different amounts of sugar. And his goal is to get just the right formula for each different type of food so that he can hit what he has coined as your bliss point, the point at which you are craving this stuff. It's so good, you absolutely love it. And Michael Moss documents how he did this for Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper, okay? This came out, Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper flavoring came out in 2004. And what Moskowitz did was he took 62 different formulations of Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper. 31 of them were the regular and 31 of them were the diet. And he got groups of consumers from different cities So LA, New York, Chicago, and Philadelphia, brought them in very clean looking, sort of sterile, but with rooms that are official rooms with computers and all of that. And he made sure that they understood that what they were doing was important. He did not let them have their cell phones, and he gave them taste tests each time. So each of the 31 different tastes, and they had to have 5 minutes between that to clear off their taste buds. And as they were tasting, they had to write down the answers to several questions. So the questions were, how much did they like it overall? So it was between 0 and 100. How strong is the taste? How do you feel about the taste? How would you describe the quality of the product? And then the most important question was, would you purchase this product? Okay, so they take the answers to all of these different people, and they feed their answers into a computer, and they assign a score. A score of 60 or above indicates a hit product, a potential hit product. In Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper, 14 of his variations scored 61 or better. 2 of them hit 67, and 2 of them hit 70, which in the food marketing world is like a hit product. Slam dunk, okay? So they introduced this product in October of 2004, exactly the way that Moskowitz had engineered it, and it was a huge hit. It has made Cadbury, which is the parent company that makes Dr. Pepper, it has made them billions of dollars, okay? Another thing that they do, just want you to see, my daughter's friends brought this over one night, Cheetos popcorn, okay? That's interesting. Flaming hot, and they were like, you got to try this. It's so good. It's absolutely delicious. And I said to myself, well, I asked them, I said, who makes this stuff? And they said, it's Frito-Lay. And I said, score 1 for the Frito-Lay food scientist, right? What's in this stuff? Well, it's popcorn. And then the second ingredient is vegetable oil. And the third ingredient is the first ingredient of the seasoning, which is maltodextrin. Now, this food product says that it's less than 1 gram of sugar in a serving. But I got to tell you, maltodextrin is an ingredient that is used all over in all different kinds of foods. And maltodextrin has a glycemic index higher than sugar. What that means is it raises your blood sugar faster than table sugar does. Okay, so I've noticed that any food that's got maltodextrin in it, I'm craving it. It really seems to trigger cravings for me. So this is how the food industry does it. It's called optimization. And Moskowitz says, let's see, in his book, he says Moskowitz is an optimizer, a food engineer, and a food optimizer. So the food industry gets to make billions of dollars on these products. We Americans, who are their pawns, end up gaining billions of pounds and spending billions of dollars in healthcare costs trying to clean up the damage that these products are doing. Remember, Marcel was pre-diabetic. So this is what this stuff does to us. I can go on and on. I have a hard time sometimes when I see the blood work that comes back on my patients, and it's like I have a hard time to keep myself from throwing charts across the room. That's how bad it is. I mean, really sick people, okay? So do not be a pawn of the food industry. If you want more information, I have a handy guide for you called 5 Dirty Little Secrets of the Food Industry. And I would encourage you to download that guide. The link is there for you. Download that guide and get knowledgeable about what the food industry is up to so that you can protect yourself, okay? I will talk about the other things that the food industry does in future videos, so look forward to those, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.